In the vast expanse of the world's oceans, where nations project power and protect interests thousands of miles from their shores, one class of warship has stood as the backbone of American naval supremacy for over 3 decades. The Arleigh Burke class guided missile destroyer. A name that commands respect in naval circles worldwide. A vessel so formidable, so versatile, that decades after its first commission, the United States Navy continues to build and deploy these steel sentinels. Today, as the newest destroyer of this legendary class joins the fleet, we examine what makes these ships not just relevant, but essential to American naval power. What technological marvels allow a design from the 1980s to remain America's frontline defender? And what capabilities does this newest addition bring to an already devastating arsenal? This is the story of dominance by design. This is the Arleigh Burke class destroyer. Before we explore the ship itself, we must understand its purpose. The destroyer occupies a unique position in naval warfare. It is the enforcer, the muscle of the fleet. While aircraft carriers remain distant, projecting power from beyond the horizon, destroyers engage directly. They form the defensive perimeter. They hunt submarines. They neutralize aerial threats. They strike land targets with surgical precision. The Arleigh Burke class takes this multi-mission concept to its ultimate expression. Designated DDG- Guided Missile Destroyer, these vessels are engineered for one purpose: to dominate every domain of naval combat simultaneously. Anti-air warfare, anti-submarine operations, surface engagement, ballistic missile defense, intelligence gathering, all from a single platform, all at once. This versatility stems from a critical decision made in the 1980s, when the United States Navy faced a strategic crossroads. The Cold War raged. Soviet naval capabilities expanded rapidly. America's Spruance-class destroyers, though capable in anti-submarine warfare, lacked comprehensive multi-domain capabilities. The Navy needed something revolutionary. The solution came from defense contractors Huntington Ingalls Industries and Bath Iron Works. Their mandate: create a destroyer incorporating the advanced Aegis combat system from Ticonderoga-class cruisers, but in a more versatile, balanced package. In 1991, the first ship, DDG-51, USS Arleigh Burke, was commissioned, named for the legendary World War II admiral who would become Chief of Naval Operations. But this was only the beginning. The Arleigh Burke class has evolved through multiple iterations. Flight 1 vessels established the baseline. Flight 2 Alpha introduced enhanced capabilities. And Flight 3, the configuration of our newest destroyer, represents the pinnacle of current destroyer technology. Here's what's remarkable: in 2024, keels are still being laid for new Arleigh Burke destroyers. Contracts extend through 2027 and beyond. This represents the longest production run of any post-World War II American surface combatant. Why? Because the design got it right from the start, and continuous modernization keeps it relevant. Let's examine what we're looking at. The newest Flight 3 Arleigh Burke class destroyer measures approximately 155 meters in length with a beam of 20 meters. She displaces over 9,600 tons fully loaded. To put that in perspective, these destroyers are larger than many cruisers from previous generations. But size serves purpose. Power comes from 4 General Electric LM2500 gas turbine engines, the same power plants used in aircraft carriers, generating a combined 134,400 horsepower. Maximum speed exceeds 31 knots, though exact figures remain classified for operational security. What matters more than raw speed is agility. Variable pitch propellers allow rapid acceleration from stationary positions and tight high-speed turns, critical for evading incoming threats. The hull is constructed from steel, chosen after observing aluminum's vulnerability to fire damage in the Falklands War. Double-spaced steel armor creates an impact zone for modern munitions, while 70 tons of Kevlar armor protect vital systems. That's right, these destroyers essentially wear bulletproof vests. The superstructure includes facilities for 2 naval helicopters, providing anti-submarine capabilities, reconnaissance, search and rescue, and communications relay. The ship's profile is designed to minimize radar cross-section, making this massive warship as stealthy as modern engineering allows. And then there are the defenses specifically designed for the unthinkable: nuclear, biological, and chemical warfare. Countermeasure washdown systems act like external sprinklers loaded with neutralizing agents. But all of this, the size, the speed, the armor, exists to protect and deliver the ship's true capability, the most advanced naval combat system ever deployed. In Greek mythology, the Aegis was the shield carried by Zeus and Athena, bearing the head of Medusa. It's a fitting name for what the Navy calls the shield of the fleet. The Aegis combat system is the brain and nervous system of the Arleigh Burke class. Traditional combat systems use rotating radar dishes that mechanically sweep the sky. Aegis uses passive, electronically scanned arrays, fixed panels that electronically scan in all directions simultaneously. The newest Flight 3 configuration employs the N/SPY-6V radar system with digital beamforming technology. This 6-megawatt radar tracks over 100 targets beyond 100 nautical miles, guiding missiles to each target independently. Think about that. A single Arleigh Burke-class destroyer can engage an entire enemy fleet simultaneously, threats that would have overwhelmed entire task forces in previous generations. The Aegis system integrates multiple radar types, sonar suites for submarine detection, identification, friend or foe systems, and advanced electronic warfare capabilities, all feeding data to the combat direction system, which processes threats and coordinates responses faster than any human crew could manage. Layer this with electronic warfare systems, the SLQ-32V-6 system that jams enemy radar, disrupts missile guidance, and creates false targets. Add decoy systems that deploy chaff and flares to confuse incoming missiles. Include the Nixie torpedo decoy for underwater threats. The result is a defensive network so comprehensive that reaching the ship itself becomes near